G'day, I'm Patrick from Combat Australia, and I'm going to show you how to set up your extreme bow right from the very beginning. So there's a side of the bow that just has plain camo, and there's a side that has all these different colour boxes. You open it from the side that's just got the plain camo. That's the top. You'll get some arrows with a lot of our models. I'll just put those aside. There is our compound bow. This is a right-handed compound bow, meaning that we hold it with our left hand and pull the string with our right hand. For a right-handed compound bow, the easiest way to set it up is to place it down on its left side, just like that. So I'm going to show you how to set up the standard kit. The standard kit is just a metal aiming device with 2 metal pins. And we've also got the standard plastic leaf arrow rest, which I'll show to you. So we've got our metal aiming device. We've got our 3 Allen pins. We've got our arrow rest. Now the first thing we're going to do is put on our cable slider. So that's our cable slider. And on the bow, you'll see a little piece of plastic just like this. So I'm going to slide that in about the right position. There's a hole in the compound bow. So the first thing I'm going to do is select the smallest of the Allen keys, and I'm going to loosen up the 2 lugs that are in the side of the bow. So I'm going to loosen those up with a few screws, but I don't want to undo them completely because I still want to have them there. The next thing I'm going to do is position the plastic slider. It could be anywhere up and down your string, and I'm going to position it in line with the hole. Then I'm going to slide the cable slider into the hole, and now what I can do is I can slide the other end into the other hole, like so. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to twist this to pull the strings away. So I'm going to twist this up. That's now pulling the strings away from the pulley strings away from the drawstring. And now I'm going to tighten up those lugs. So I've now installed the cable slider, and as you can see, this is a right-handed bow, so I've got the bow down on its left-hand side to install the cable slider. The next thing I'm going to do is install the arrow rest. So I'm going to pick up the arrow rest and I'm going to take the nut off the screw thread. And then I'm going to install the arrow rest. Now this piece actually gets screwed in on the other side. So on the inside here, where that groove is, I'm going to screw in my arrow rest. So I'm screwing in my arrow rest and I want it to go fairly deep in. Because the arrows are thick. And when I'm happy with the position, I want the leaf to be aiming forward. I don't want the leaf to be aiming up, and I don't want the leaf to be aiming down. I want the leaf to be aiming forward. When I'm happy with that position, I get the plastic nut and I tighten it on the other side. Hand tighten is fine. Remember, it's only plastic anyway. So I've now installed my plastic leaf arrow rest. The next thing I want to do is install my aiming device. So I'm going to put the bow on its left hand side so I can access the right hand side. And I'm going to install the metal aiming device so that the concave piece is aiming down. So I'm going to place it down like that. Now there's two little nuts in the pack. And I'm just going to do them up hand tight to get this underway. And the next thing we're going to do is we're going to tighten them up with the Allen keys. So I'm going to grab the Allen key. Tighten those up. I'll have it about middle of the aiming device there. So I've now installed the bracket, the brace or the holding bracket for the aiming device, and now I'm going to install the pins. The pins will come in the pack looking like that, and when we install it, it'll look something like that. So the first thing we're going to do is we're going to take most of these parts off. So we're going to unscrew this small gold piece. And we're also going to take this piece off. And now I've got this piece here, we're going to take this apart as well. So we've turned that into 4 pieces. Now the next thing we're going to do is we're going to grab this piece that's got the washer on it, and we want the flat gold side to be underneath. So we're doing that underneath, and now we've got to hold that in position somehow. So we're going to get this piece here that's got all the hand grip on it, if you like. We're going to screw that from this side. And we're going to make that tight because, well, in fact, we won't make it too tight. We want to slide it to where we want it to be. So we'll just make it so it sits there. The next thing we're going to do is we're going to install the red dot, and we do that from going from the top. Once you're happy that the arrow rest and the red pin, the string and everything is lined up, and that means they line up this way, we're not talking about the height yet, we get our last piece and we can now secure the pin. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to put the bow down, and I'm going to secure this from the outside. You can secure it both sides, but by securing it from the outside, nothing's in our way when we're looking the other side at the red dot. There's no distractions. So I can take my arrow off now. And that is now very secure with nothing on this side to get in the way of the viewing. So we've now installed our metal aiming device, we've installed our plastic arrow rest, and we've installed our metal and plastic cable slider. Hope that helps.